girls, Kaylee here. So this is our Valentine's Day updo, and I chose this one partially because it was very, very requested. It's inspired by Diana Agron. She wore it to the SAG Awards, and after she wore it, I got lots and lots of messages from every social media outlet that I'm a part of asking me to do a tutorial on it, and I thought that would be a great idea because this one, first of all, it's really simple and really quick, which is great, and also I like that it has a little bit of edge to it, but it's still very feminine and very romantic. So I decided to go ahead and do the tutorial on that. I hope you guys like it. If you want something more feminine and curled and romantic for your Valentine's Day, I really recommend checking through my old videos because I have so many of those. So if you have anything that you're looking for that's not quite this, feel free to go look through that. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye. The first thing you're going to do is create a little diagonal part on whichever side you like your hair to fall on. And then we're going to create 3 sections around the head. The first one is going to be on the side that we just parted the hair on. And grab all the hair that's from the ear to that part and section it out. And then you're going to grab all the hair from the part to the back of the ear on the other side and section that out. And then finally you're going to gather all the hair that's in the back together and hold that there. Then we're going to fishtail each of those sections. A fishtail braid is basically when you split the hair in two, then you take small pieces from either side. And if you don't know how to do that, I will link my tutorial on it in the down bar so you can check that out. I find that you get the best looking fishtail braid by taking really small pieces, and that creates the most intricate look. Additionally, if you want, you can French fishtail braid, which is the same thing as a fishtail braid, but every time that you pull a piece over, you add in a piece from outside. Then you're going to move on to your next piece of hair, and you're going to keep braiding in the direction that you braided that first one. So you braided that one over your head, and for me it was to my right, so I'm going to keep braiding around my head in that direction. And basically, you just keep going like that. If you find that the fishtail braid is a little too tricky or too cumbersome for you, you can always switch to a Dutch braid or a French braid or just a normal braid, however you like to do it. And then you can see on the top here, I'm French fishtail braiding because I just like the look that that had a little bit better. I found that it probably went around my head a little better with less bulkiness than it would have otherwise. And once you're done with all those, you can go ahead and pull them apart to create some volume in those braids, just to create a little bit more messiness and looseness there because you don't want those quite so tight. And then once you have that in place, you can go ahead and start arranging those braids as you like. Just go ahead and keep pulling them in the direction that you braided them to create a little halo around your head. And if you want, before you start doing these braids, you can actually tease a little bit through the crown of your head so you can have some interest going on there. But you're just going to pin those braids at multiple points so you can make sure that they're staying well. Then you're going to pick up your second braid and take it over the tail of that first braid and pin that in place wherever you want it. And take the tail of that first braid and make sure that it's pulled underneath that second braid and pin it in place so it doesn't show because you really don't want to see that at all. Then you keep working around the head and take the tail of that braid and kind of position it under the base of the third one. And then you're going to take the third braid and pull it around and hide it under the first one. So you kind of just play this little game of hide and seek with the braids, making sure that the ends are hidden underneath the other ones. So for this last one, I'm hiding it right underneath the base of the first braid, putting it in place, and you're done.